Yes, I'm right in the middle of the album. I'm halfway through, and it's just, it's a cavalcade of just wonderful songs, and I'm putting everything I have into it. I'm putting my heart into it because I'm not sure if I'm going to really do it again as, this might be my last one as far as an album. I may do, the next is doing soundtrack albums, soundtracks to films, but not just, straight out. I want to touch the world. I want to touch the heart, the emotions of the entire world, every demographic, from a child to older people, from the farmer in Ireland to the lady who scrubbed toilets in Harlem. I mean, I want to reach every demographic I can through the love and joy and the simplicity of music. I know nothing about sports, and Mr. Muhammad Fayyad taught me so much. I mean, I enjoyed myself so much at Fulham. I'm a fan. I'm addicted already, so you'll be seeing me more often at the games. I thought it was amazing. I was astounded by it. I mean, it's just, I had to ask a couple of questions because I didn't know the rules at first, but once I caught on, I thought it was really fun. It reminded me of everybody scream and yell, and it was just, I kind of got jitters. It was wonderful. It was just great. It's this weird thing, but when I heard them scream, I wanted to stand up and start dancing because I'm used to hearing people scream when I perform. I had a concert that day that the news broke, and the doctor woke me from sleep, and he told me the news as soon as I woke up, and I literally collapsed. I fainted, really, and they had to give me the smelling sauce and everything, and I canceled my concert and I just wept and wept for weeks about her and Dodie because I thought it was a match from heaven. I thought they were beautiful together, so why shouldn't they be together? And it was lovely. It was just lovely. And her heart, and what she did going around the world, being a philanthropist she was, like Mother Teresa. And I thought she was just a wonderful person. She proved that she really cares. It wasn't just talk. She really did care about people and children. The way I do. Quite often she called me on the phone and we talk in private because the press was hard on her the way they were hard on me the same way, so she needed a soulmate to talk to. And she felt hunted the way I felt hunted, and she needed someone to talk to, and she called me quite often about it. It's the saddest I've felt I never felt that kind of mourning since Kennedy was killed, and it really broke my heart. I cried so much. To generalize, it was about how we share the same feelings about the problem next door neighbor. They don't know what it's like. And I've had it since I was a little bitty kid, and she just suddenly was thrust into it. So her emotions were a little different than mine, but I've had it all my life. I said, just rise above it. Rise above it. I've gone on stage in the worst pain. I've gone on stage with toothaches, and I rise above it mentally. I told her just to rise above it and be strong and be determined, and and nobody can hurt you. Only you can hurt yourself, and be defiant. Be defiant. I think about the children a lot and what I want them to do, but they have to pick their own career. But I would love to direct them in the arts, if it's directing and film. The knowledge, Rhythm Nation. Yeah. You need to do. It starts with great grooves, I have to turn the TV off. I cry every day, but that's not enough to turn your head and pretend as if it doesn't exist. I want to fly down there if I could. I would love to fly and be right there and see and help and do and create. I'm giving proceeds to those refugees for the families.
Are you really?
Yeah, I wrote a song, What More Can I Give? That I want to put all the stars together, and if I could do it here in Britain, it would be great. Maybe I should do it in Britain.
I think you should.
Maybe I should do it here instead of America. I get all your celebrities in England. And if the Americans want to fly out, fine too. One thing I didn't like about the We Are the World song that I wrote, I didn't like the idea USA for Africa. It was like it was discriminating the rest of the world. Because I asked for the Bee Gees, I asked for other groups, and they said, well, they weren't born here. I said, I don't care. I just want the world to show that they care. I think I'm not into politics, and I don't talk about religion and politics, but I think it's totally ignorant. It's wrong. To hurt people, to hurt innocent children over some political issue, I think it's genocide. It's wrong.
It's a terrible thing for us.
Ethnic cleansing is ignorant. Ethnic cleansing, that's ignorant. That's stupid. I would love to live in London because I love it so much. It's just the press is so hard on me here, and I try to do so good. I go to their hospital, and I give presents to the children. As soon as I leave, the next day they go, Wacko Jacko left the hospital, and he ignored all the children. And it hurt my heart because I purposely flew Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse all the way from Euro Disney. I brought them with me to surprise the children. I brought
Is that right on the street, though?
Yeah, I brought bags of presents and everything. And I spent time with the kids, and they made fun of me. I'm very touched by it. If it wasn't for children, I would throw in the towel. I would kill myself. I wouldn't care to live. They give me my inspiration. They inspire me. Everything I do, every song I write, the dance, everything that I do. They tried to use it against me. It's just been so unfair, and I'm very upset about it, you know. Well, they need to. They need to. Because I'm just a person who want to be honest and do good and make people happy and give them the greatest sense of escapism through the talent that God has given me, you know? That's where my heart is. It's all I want to do. That's all. I just want to say, look, leave me alone and let me do what I want to do, which is share and give and put a smile on people's face and make their heart feel happy. I would slit my wrist before I would.
Yeah.
I could never, ever. I haven't seen Elizabeth, but I saw her right before I left because she is Prince's godmother. Yeah. And so I get to see her quite often. So the movies I take Elizabeth to the movies every Wednesday, every Thursday in America, yeah. Yeah, I have Warner Brothers Studio put aside privately for us, but she doesn't want to go because I'm a recluse and I don't like to go out, so she forces me. She's the only person that can force me into the public. So we walk right in, and by the time the movie's over, we have a crowd of people applauding us.